everyone, and welcome back to Coconut TV. Today I have something very exciting to share with you. Did I say very enough? It's something that I came across that was created by Mary Gerard Linehan through her nonprofit organization called Winnie Who Now, which Winnie Who Now, it's such a cute name. It means World Needs Your Help One-on-One Now. And they have a lot of amazing material called Pause for Inspiration. They have CDs, audio, MP3s, as well as this card that I have discovered. And it is just amazing. And I feel that it is a very practical way to make your cocoa more resilient. As I've said, we need structure in our life of different spiritual foundations so that we can create cocoa more resilient. So this is one of the ways, and I wanted to share it with you today. It is called, as you can see, the 4 decisions. And before I get into it, it's basically called Pause for Inspiration. And there is a way to practice it, and I'm going to go through it with you how to practice it. But before, I want to let you know what is inspiration and how Mary describes it on her website. She says, inspiration is a boundless presence. It is a direct, clear communication in my heart-mind. So in our heart-mind, it's direct communication with that. A quiet stillness that we can trust. A knowing greater than what I am thinking, yet it's still within me. So that is what inspiration is. And there's 4 different steps on how to pause for inspiration. 1 is pause. 2 is step back. 3 is step aside. And 4th is let inspiration guide. And it is very practical and very easy. So I'm going to go ahead and go over it with you. I also, after the video, I'm going to let you know how to get these cards. So stay tuned because I'm going to let you know how to get them for free. So pause. Pause is a decision to stop. And it starts with I am willing. I am willing to experience stopping in this moment. And the action is begin with a 1-second pause, a rest. What I like about Mary and what she describes in her website is that you don't need to pause what you're doing. Like if you're doing the laundry, if you're writing an email, if you're on the phone, you don't need to pause doing that. What you need to pause is your mind within that activity. That's what makes it so practical, because you can pause for inspiration if you're having lunch with a friend or if you're walking down the street. You can just pause your thoughts. It's just being willing to just go for that pause. The second one is to step back, the decision to get out of your way. And it says, I am willing to allow room for another way. So it's just being willing to allow room for another way. The action is to step back from your feelings, thinking, planning, figuring, judging, saying, doing, etc. And there's no need to push them away. Just allow room for another way. So you breathe. Basically, the step back is allow for another way. The third is my favorite, is step aside. The decision to invite inspiration within to help. I am willing to receive inspiration, basically, is the third step. And the action is allow stillness to replace the chatter. Rest in quiet patience. Be open to receiving inspiration's help. Put forth your questions. So you can basically say, is there another way? What will be truly helpful right now? And you ask yourself that. You're with that. You step aside and you ask yourself these questions and let inspiration guide you. And the 4 is very simple, because you're basically letting go. You let inspiration guide. The decision to be with my inspiring heart and mind. So this is at a mind level. You don't need to do anything. You don't need to take any action. It's just being with your heart and mind, connected to your true self, to your inner knowing, to your inner knowledge. And it's just being willing to do that. And it says, I am willing to trust that there's a knowing greater than what I am thinking, yet still within me, leading into an awareness of the connection to inspiration. A way of being in the world that is truly helpful. And then the action is just to relax and listen, it says. There's no hurry, just follow inspiration as inspired. And there's no effort, there's no force. Whenever you are ready, the choice is always yours, she says. Peace of mind is always ours to choose. So that's the 4th step, let inspiration guide. So it's very simple, the fourth one. It's just kind of letting go and just being and pausing within and just hearing that mind and heart connection, how it inspires you. And what I love about it is that it's practical. You can do it at any time of your daily routine, which is great because we're so busy. I mean, it would be great to pause and to really go within. That's a whole nother level that you can also try, but it's very practical. So I invite you this week, my friends, to try pause for inspiration and to put these 4 decisions into practice in anything that's going on in your life. It could be something very simple or something bigger that's going on. But I'm actually going to take it on this week and report back to you how that went. Also, I wanted to share with you that Winnie Who Now, the nonprofit organization, and Mary have a lot of free material for you to download. There's a lot of different audios about relationships, about what this is about, and also books, etc. And you could go to, it's called, the link, it's all free. Isn't that great? It's all free. So you click on It's All Free and you can order that and they will send it to you. And these cards that you see here, they're also giving them for free. So you can put your information in and they'll send that to you as well. So isn't that great how they're doing this and sharing with the world and inspiring the world with this beautiful material. So my friends, I invite you to go to pauseforoinspiration.org so that you can be inspired by this amazing material. All right, well, till next time, I will see you next week. Until then, have a blessed and beautiful, wonderful week filled with coconut.